What's going on, Gavin Squad? Here with another reaction and discussion video for you today. I'm saying discussion because we're going to be having a discussion about this. It's not just going to be checking out this video. It's a 3-minute long video from NBC News that I'm going to be playing. I'm not going to try to stop it too many times. I'm going to let the reporters say what they got to say about the situation. After that, I'm going to reference some Kendrick, and then I'm going to play a little bit of the new Drake song where he addresses something that I want to cover as well. And I also want to, in regards to that, I also want to go play something else that isn't related to the diss tracks, but kind of is. I'll get into all that. I'll bring all that together. But this is at least my take on it. But don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share. Join the squad, join the family. Now, at first I thought this was just like them, as sometimes is, working together behind the scenes, you know, clickbait, up at the streaming, whatever, but things are starting to get hot. Let's get it.
Police in Toronto now asking for help from the public to find the suspects involved in a shooting outside Drake's Toronto mansion. A security guard there was seriously hurt. Listen.
When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition.
So I want to show you some aerial images here of the rapper's home. This is in the aftermath of this incident. And this, of course, comes as Drake right now is making a lot of headlines for his feud with Kendrick Lamar. The two rappers releasing multiple new diss tracks, going after each other, of course. Now a rep for Drake saying that the singer was not hurt, but we still don't know if he was home at the time, and we also don't know the motive of the possible suspects here. I want to bring in Emily Ikeda. So, Emily, there's obviously still a lot that we don't know about what's happening right now, but walk us through what we do know. What can you tell us?
Hey there, Aaron. Well, I can tell you at this hour, there's still a heavy police presence outside of Drake's Toronto mansion, and police say that will continue to be the case in the coming days because there is this active manhunt underway as they try to pin down the suspect or suspects of...
Because remember, in Not Like Us, the album art was Drake's mansion on the map. He pretty much gave out Drake's address. And also, they marked it with the markers. I looked it up because I was curious on what the those symbols are. Apparently, that's the symbols for child predator. So basically, he's saying Drake and everyone in the mansion is a child predator. Mark them all on the map. That's basically what it is. I looked more into that, but let's get back to it.
This drive-by shooting, police say it happened around 2 a.m. this morning. A security guard that had been standing near the gates to the mansion had been shot and now is in serious condition. It's not clear if Drake was home at the time of the shooting, but we know that he is not injured. Aaron?
So we also don't know the who or the why here, right? We don't necessarily know who the suspects are, what the motive might be here, but we also can't ignore the fact that there's this big feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So I can't help but to wonder if that's being looked at as potentially something that could be involved here, whether this was an overzealous fan of Kendrick Lamar maybe who went to Drake's home. What do you think?
Well,
Eminem has his stands. Are some Kendrick fans that crazy to go to Drake's crib and shoot over a feud? Or some of the allegations against him? That's one possibility.
Say this, Aaron, at this point, again, just underscoring, can't underscore enough that we don't know the motive, but even police are acknowledging that they are aware of this increasingly escalating rap battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Take a look at this. Even in the last week and a half or so, they have exchanged 6 diss tracks, touching on a range of topics from Ozempic to size shaming to authenticity of music, and they've grown increasingly personal and serious. One of Kendrick Lamar's video even shows an aerial of Drake's home, the home that is now the scene of a shooting. We reached out to both of the reps for comment, but have not heard back. Aaron?
Yeah, and I was about to ask you about that, if we had heard anything from their reps, but I wonder, have we heard anything directly even about the sort of this back and forth that's been going on musically between the two, or only in the context of the songs they've been releasing?
They've really been focusing on the content of the songs. Drake has addressed some of the allegations. You know, in one of the songs, Kendrick Lamar suggested that he was a pedophile. Drake denying those allegations in one of the songs. So we've seen a bit of a back and forth and then some, and we could continue to see that in the days to come, Aaron.
All right, so there is a lot of discussion about what's going on all over social media. And is this a crazy Kendrick fan that kind of like an Eminem stan that, oh, I got his address, I'm going to go over and shoot him over either these allegations or this beef? Could it be maybe something more inside because he got the mob? You know, not everyone's on his side in the mob. It could be something personal. It could be something totally behind the scenes. We don't know anything. So I'm just curious to see how all this is going to come to light. Let me know any updates as they occur. If I'm not notified, let me know in the comment section. As if you're watching this video later on, as things go on and progress, let me know and keep me updated if I'm not already. And also let me know what you guys think of the situation. So there's something I want to play 3 parts of Meet the Grams.
Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them.
Right. So that could, like I said, if this is a crazy Kendrick fan, that could have tipped him off in some way to go to Drake's crib and shoot him. But also, if you think about it too, if his crib got leaked like that, you know Drake's probably not going to be there. Why is he going to stay at home when his address just got leaked? Anyway.
Hey kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
So, like I said,
he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
Let's switch though. Let's switch. Now, I say that this could be a pissed off fan or something else on top of that, because people do not take lightly to pedophiles because it's fucking disgusting. It is. And there's a lot of allegations, and Drake addressed that right here. And I got something to say right after I play this as far as addressing that.
I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly.
So basically, this is what gets me, right? Drake basically addressed what allegations he had against him for being a pedophile. But here's some issues with what he said. First off, I'll just play it now. But he did say that he's too famous for that, and he would have been caught. So was Bill Cosby, and it took him decades to get caught. So was Weinstein. So was a lot of these people. They were famous. Like, that's not really an excuse. And also, that's morally wrong. He's using... Anyway, y'all know what I mean. But I'm going to be playing this right now. Check this out. As far as to what he just said.
Y'all gonna have me getting carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you?
Right, so he knows she's 17. She's a minor. He continues to make comments about her even though she said that she's 17.
Why do you look like that?
Why do you look like that? See, it's just getting worse.
You dick. Look at all this.
So it don't matter if he's not or is, well, it does matter if he is, but if he's not hooking up with minors, because he's still having thoughts about minors. He's still hitting on minors even after they say that they're underage.
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest and stuff.
Nasty motherfucker. So what was that? 5 kisses? Explain that, Drake fans. I'm not even hating on Drake. I personally like old school Drake a lot better than the new, but I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying the facts. You may say that, oh, I'm not hooking up with anyone underage. You're still hitting on minors. You were young at the time. You can say I was young and dumb. That's not really an excuse. You're probably like, what, mid-20s or so back then? It looked like. About. Let me know what y'all think about the shooting, about all this, man. There's so much that happened in the past week or two. It's crazy, man. 2024 is going to be a big year for hip-hop. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share. Join the squad. Join the family. Let's get it.